Why, hello everybody. How we doing? It's your buddy Mr. Baynard here. And I'm here just to do a little, just a little review here. Got no script, got no nothing, just gonna speak out how I feel about this. So yeah, if you see here behind me, let me move my microphone real quick. I actually have the AliExpress Neo Geo here. This is the MVS-1C is what they call it, but it's basically an MV-1C board consolized. So what it is basically a Neo Geo board with custom inserts in there as well for outputs for the video and all that, and for controllers. And the controllers here are not only just SNK controllers, but also Sega Saturn controllers, which I'm a big fan of Sega Saturn. But a lot of people have been concerned about these, and I just want to give a really quick overview about this. Real quick, $240 is how much it cost. 240-ish. It's $190 for the console, and then an extra $50 for shipping. But overall, it took 45 days to get here after I made my order. Mark over at RetroCore actually put his video up, and a day later I said, you know what, I'm going to take a gamble. I've bought a lot of things off AliExpress. This is probably the largest purchase I've ever made on my account for AliExpress. So I actually have the console set up right now through RGB SCART, and I'll admit it, I don't have like a professional setup. It's just a very cheaply set up RGB through SCART to HDMI, so it's not the best in the world, but it'll get me by. It's no problem. But what's really cool here is that it's an actual arcade board consolized, and I've never gotten to anything like this, so it's kind of unique to actually see this. So you see Metal Slug X is actually running in the background. I actually have a multi-card inside this that I got on eBay for $30. It's a 120-in-1, but it runs great. I mean, see here, no problems at all. So you being able to also use as Sega Saturn controllers, pretty nice. You use the A, B, and then I think X and Y for your button 1, 2, 3, and 4. But also Unibias is on this as well, and I mean it works like a charm. I have pretty much zero complaints, and for a total investment of over $270, $280, I'm actually pretty happy with it. Just to also show you too, this is working fine. I am going to go ahead and bring up the Elgato, so it might get loud here for a second. There we go. So that's just to show you proof here, what I have up top on the corner. So right there, you will see my capture window is coming in through my Elgato over here. So just to put a couple credits in, just to let it play. I gotta play as Tarma. Tarma's my boy. Dharma! Mission 1, start. So the game runs great. I mean, I've got zero problems here. And given that I got this HDMI to SCART, I can put these on my big screen TVs that I have out in the living room if I wanted to. But I'm pretty much happy to put it playing it in here. Picture quality through RGB is phenomenal. S-Video is pretty good. I actually use it on a CRT, which is actually quite nice. But the component as well is great. The component for it is really good too. I haven't tried composite. I don't really plan on using composite. It'll get you by if you really want to have really picture. But just to also show you too, the Unibios is on this as well. It's 3.2, so it'll get you by. I do plan on putting 4.0 on this down the road. But we'll reboot the system, and I've got mine set up for Japanese arcade. So, but yeah, $280 total investment for the multi-card and the console. Works great. I mean, I got zero complaints. So, if you're in the market for getting a consolized MVS, this could be a good alternative. If you're willing to wait, I mean, you're probably going to have to wait if you go through other people, or even if you make your own. But for people who aren't experienced in making boards like this, or making their own consolized version, this is a nice alternative. And seeing that 280 total is actually the cheapest I've seen so far. I've been in the market for getting one of these for almost about a year and a half or so. But I'd say overall, yeah, I'd give it the Maynard seal of approval, and I really got no problem with it. So I'll leave links down below so you can check out where this is at. And then on top of that, if you have any questions, let me know. I know Mark was the first one who did this, so if Mark over at RetroCore, if you see this, thanks for the suggestion. Joe at Scarlet Sprites, here's your follow-up here. So I've got one as well, so it works great. I've got no problems here, so hopefully those gentlemen will be in here if you have any questions to point out. But other than that, I mean, in the custom, I've got a custom color on mine. I've got mine in red because I've always seen my arcades in red cabinets, which is great. And it looks pretty much the same as what Mark has, or what you'll see on AliExpress, but I've got mine in a custom red, which you can request for it. And they were nice enough to do that as well. But growing up in the arcade days, the golden 90 years is what I grew up in. I mean, I grew up with playing a whole bunch of SNK games. I mean, there was a Neo Geo cabinet at every place I went to. Gas stations, arcades, the mall, freaking anywhere. Restaurants. And I played a whole bunch of Metal Slug and King of the Fighters, Art of Fighting, what else? Neo Turf Masters, Neo Drift Out. I mean, just a lot of good games. And is finally being able to play this on hardware, I feel great. I'm actually happy with my purchase here. So, again, if you have any questions or anything, leave them in the comments down below. I'll try to help you out. But until then, stay fresh, stay clean, and I'll see you later. Adios.